Greetings, sisters. My name is MacKenzie, and I am delighted to be with you here, outside of time and in spirit. It is evening, and I share with you the light of my candle. You might consider stopping this video a moment and lighting a candle of your own. Here on the east coast of the U.S., in the northern hemisphere, I stand upon the rich earth of Mother Gaia, and I acknowledge the Wampanoag Nation who dwelled here before European peoples arrived. I am a seer, a teacher, a healer, a writer, a mystic. I am one of the co-weavers of the Sacred Ground Academy. I know that we are all moving through troubled waters. We feel that we are too alone, each in our own small boat, trying to stay afloat in shifting currents and changing tides. All that we thought was familiar is dissolving, and we cannot see clearly what is ahead. I want to acknowledge your fear. I feel it too. I want to acknowledge your rage. I feel it too. I want to acknowledge your anxiety. I feel it too. I want to acknowledge your grief. I feel it too. And yet, I see a crossroads. I see hope. I see possibility. I see potential. I see the tender shoots of new seeds emerging. I know that many of you see this as well. I know that there are times it may be difficult to acknowledge the hope amid the fear. And there are times it may be difficult to acknowledge the fear amid the hope. Be patient. Be kind. Give yourself the grace of allowing your thoughts to float by as clouds float in the skies above you. Allow your emotions to flow as the waters of the river. Acknowledge them and do not try and hold on to them. Your thoughts and your feelings are here to remind you of where you are right now. They don't define your future. They allow you to plot a course forward. I want to offer you the most practical tool I know as you move through this time. You can access it anywhere, anytime, and it never runs out of battery. It's your breath. Your breath places you in the moment. Your breath places you in your body. Your breath connects your body, heart, mind, and soul. So begin by placing yourself in your body. Sit comfortable and erect. Reach the top of your head towards the heavens. Allow your feet to rest on the solid ground. And first, simply follow your breath. Be attentive to it as it flows in and out of your body. You might sense it flow in at the tip of your nostrils, or in the nasal passage, or just before it tips into your esophagus and flows down your throat. Or perhaps you sense it as it fills your lungs. Take a few moments now and simply breathe. Be attentive to where you notice it most strongly today. Other days, You may notice something different. Simply breathe in and notice, and then release and notice the next in-breath. Where do you feel the breath as it enters? Is it warm or cool? Is your in-breath smooth or uneven? Is your in-breath short or long? Don't control your breath. Simply be aware. Now begin to notice your out-breath. Where do you sense it? As it flows out of your lungs? As it moves up your esophagus? As it moves through the nasal passage? Or as it departs around you at the tip of your nostrils? You've begun a relationship with your in-breath. You know how to notice it. Let's give that same kind of attention to your out-breath. Is it warm or cool? Is it smooth or even? Is it short or long? Again, don't control it. Simply be aware. And let's tie it all together now. Be aware of your in-breath. And now your out-breath. And your in-breath. And your out-breath. You can leave your eyes open. Or you can slowly close them. And continue to be aware as we sit together in the quiet. Each time your attention wanders away, bring it gently back, as you would a small kitten trying to wander out of its basket. If you notice your attention focusing on your thoughts, on sounds around you, on sensations in your body, gently, kindly, bring your attention back to your breath. This is the most basic breathing and meditation practice. It seems very simple, and it is filled with possibility. Unlike so many other meditation practices, you must remain present. And it is in the present moment where we have our greatest power. I suggest that you practice this breath each morning and each evening. You can begin with 1 minute if you want to take small steps. You can begin with 5 or even 10 minutes if that feels right. This breathing practice is a gift you can give yourself each day. Perhaps you can notice, even now, how you feel that may be different from before we began this breathing exercise. I know I do. I honor each of you. Be blessed.